What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Benz. Got to do a little repair work on it that I've been neglecting. It's something simple, but it will make a big improvement. Ever since I've owned this car, the rheostat, which is the bit inside the gauge cluster which controls some of the electronics in there, has been fussy. And then I got the car fixed when I had that starting issue, and the gauge cluster was sent out to get the odometer to start spinning again. And when that was done, the existing rheostat was adjusted, but the mechanic told me, he's like, if you hit a bump the wrong way, this thing will probably shut off. And then sure enough, driving one night, dash lights gone, so they're toast. So I ordered a new one. Whoop. I'm going to install this, and to do that, I have to take the gauge cluster out. Luckily, it is an easy process to get the gauge cluster out. I don't even need to remove the steering wheel, but I'm going to make my life easier and give myself a little bit more room. Plus, I want to see when I reinstall this if I can tighten it up just a little bit more, because sometimes at idle I get a noise that it drives me bananas. So I'm going to see if I can fix that with a little extra elbow grease as I tighten the wheel back up. But first, what we're going to do is take the wheel off, then we're going to take the gauge cluster out, and we'll go into more detail when we get to that part. This is easy though. This is the center pad. This piece just pulls out, and then there are 5 bolts, 13 millimeter, holding this part of the wheel to this part of the column. So let's get started. Should have used an extension. Okay, those bolts are off. You pull this bad boy out, and then there is, where is it? 2 wires that are that connect the horn. And I am going to, where are my keys? I need a screwdriver to get those out because I forgot about them. Oh, there we go. Vroom, vroom. Set you aside. Tuck that wire in. Easy access to the gauge cluster. Now this part is easier than you think, because this gauge cluster is kind of just press fit in there, and you get it out a little bit. This rubber strip holds it in decently. So what you got to do now is get it out a little bit and then remove some of the connections. So there's that one, and then there's the oil line, which is 10 mils. It's tight back here, but it's workable. You can do speedo cables just by hand. Okay, that's out. And that's it. That's the gauge cluster. Boom. The part we need to replace is this bad boy right here. It says okay, but it's not okay. So now I'm gonna rearrange the camera again. Looks like there are 2 screws. So I haven't replaced one of these before. So at this point, you know, we'll see what happens. Yes, it does. Pull straight out. So this piece goes into the adjuster when you're turning your dash lights up and down. It says VDO, old school gauges. Let's get the new one. I haven't looked to see if this is the right part yet, so that'd be feckin' hilarious. Okay. Okay. So, this is the new one. It's funny, you can see that this one's bent. I don't know if that affects anything, but all the materials on this one are cleaner. And then I guess it's just the internal bits that eventually go to shit. I think if I knew what I was doing, I could probably repair this one. But if you've been on this channel for long enough, you know I don't know shit. So let's slide this bad Larry in there. Something's not lining up. It's probably where the rod goes into the fucking... I'm guessing it's... I just need to line it up correctly. Let me just make sure it's the right size too. This is supposed to be the easy part. I want this flush. Sounded like it just kind of clicked in. Hopefully, I'm sure I just broke something because I'm a fucking idiot. Why does it not look like it's turning anything in there, though? Tell me I broke something. Tell me I broke something. I'm going to take this out just to see if I did something just colossally stupid right now. It's definitely possible. It's likely. The fuck was that? Where did you come from? I mean, just fuck me, right? Christ. It's lovely German precision parts with fragile plastic innards. I absolutely just broke this new piece. I wonder if I can use parts from this one to make this one work, because fuck me. Oh my God. How does that happen? How does that happen? How does that happen? This one should, I mean, it seems like it should work. I'm just going to put this one back in because I hate everything. Fantastic. That was fantastic that just happened. I love that I was recording video of it. How did I do that? How did I don't understand how I did that. Well, we're going to put this one back in place. Screw this bullshit back together. And maybe go have a beer. So I'm going to put it back together and see if just fiddling with it adjusted it, because it's a finicky piece of shit. Let me tighten this one down. Probably break something on it. Did I just do the same thing? I did. I just did the same thing. I just broke both of these in the same place. So, fuck rheostats. Are you seeing the pieces fall out of it? The little plastic, so this knob goes into a plastic bit behind this metal bit, and it has a spring which runs on another spring, and then I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to put it back in. Once you get the oil line in, it's fine, but it's just getting the angle right can sometimes suck shit. This one's important because if you don't get this one tight, you'll have a nice little puddle of oil dripping into your feet. Hot oil. Let's go speedo cable. So everything is back together, and then you just shimmy this hot mess into place. Press it in, and you're golden. I'm so fucking annoyed right now, though, that just happened. I'm going to get the steering wheel back on, and then and then we can fire this up to see it not work. Okay, let's pop this piece back on. Let's wear the keys right here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, my glove box light works. I didn't even know. Yeah, there ain't shit. Well, fuck me. I always say when I wrench on this car, I'm going to show you the triumphs and the failures, and this was a complete failure. So stay tuned for when I do this all again. This is an unsatisfying end. This is a comedy of errors. I should call this series Real Life Wrenching with Johnny Dipshit. I mean, you have got to be shitting me that that just happened. I broke a broken one, and then I broke, well, first I broke the good one, and then I broke the bad one. That's absolutely amazing.